What's up guys, welcome to Revline 89. So for today's video we are showing you our 2008 Ford Mustang and how we relocated our battery. So right now I can show you the setup here. So the battery used to go right here. Now everything, it looks like a wire mess, and that's because we've had so many different things hooked up. But right now we still need to rerun the wires. So what I want to do is cut the wires and then make them shorter so it doesn't have all this wire laying in here. So right now it just looks like it's just a clump of wires because there's so much excess wires now. So yeah, so we have two main wires. We have that go direct to our battery. We got this one right here, the red positive, and then we got this thick black one that goes to the negative. And what we did, we ran it back through the firewall, well, not through the firewall yet, but over the firewall, down, and down in here, there's, let's see if you guys can see. Can you see that? There's like some metal tape. You can go through that, and that will bring you out under here. And you can just trace that and take your wires through here. Now, I still haven't, like I said, I still haven't tucked anything away yet. There's a lot of stuff I'm still working on and doing. And then we just ran it down through here, under the seat, and through the back. And excuse the mess back here. We have stuff still from our car show. I put this, you can't see past there, but the wire comes from down there, under our floor mats, right into here. And then this is our battery right in here. So we relocated our battery because we're going to be supercharging the Mustang. And when we supercharge the Mustang, the M90 mod box, well, it's not the M90, it's the mod box supercharger kit for an M90 supercharger. And how they have it originally running, the air intake, the supercharger sets here, the air intake would come over like this, and then it would run and make an L and then come down in here. And that's where the most power loss has been seen when people have dynoed, you know, before and then doing a custom way. So what we're doing is we're having the supercharger here, you know, like normal, and the air intake's gonna come like this, and it's gonna go right down in here. So we'll drill this out so it can pull air not from directly from the engine, but from down in there. And we already got the supercharger, the kit, the piping, and everything needed to do that. We're just focusing on other things in life, like paying off our house, being debt free with that. That's a whole nother story. But I got everything. I'm the kind of guy, I like getting stuff before I do something. But that is how the battery has been relocated. I did it myself. A couple things to know. Number one, I thought that was a snake at first. Number one, let's put our hood down a little bit so people don't think that we are broken down. Some things to know if you relocate your battery. Number one, if you have a battery volt reader or monitor, your volts are going to be lower than they were before. Not always, but the voltage is not going to be exactly the same on your reader. Number two, I don't know if it will do it now, but we can try. For me, since we relocated the battery, if it's a hot day and we go to start our car, it will have a delay. It didn't do it. All right. Sometimes if it's really hot out, it has a delay, so it goes starts right up every time. That, like I said, it's only when it's really hot out and the car's been running for a while, and that is because of the current. So when we go and put our key in the ignition and we turn the key, and since it's so hot, the fans kick on at the same time, so it takes a lot of draw from the line. So while it takes the draw from the line, it takes time for the current to go from the back to the front to all your components, and it takes like maybe a second for it to pulse and then turn over. But that's the only things I've noticed, and I still love it. You know, we had to do that. I'm not doing that L. So yeah, some things about the battery relocation.